What's going on, guys? Welcome back. We got part 5, episode 5 of our off season, and in this one we've got position changes, cutting some players, the training results. So we'll go over all of that. So in this one right here, the screen we're at is changing positions of certain players. So the interesting ones are going to be the athletes and where they fall.
Yep, and we're just going to take a quick little glance here, see if we have enough. Ugh.
Look at all those freshmen.
Yep. So Childress redshirted. We got 3 freshmen there. 2 fullbacks. Looking good at receivers. Fine. I like to keep my guards and centers and tackles evened out. That looks like they are. That's okay. Boom. Linebacker. Got 3 freshman middle linebackers. Okay. All right. 52 at cornerback. Let's see. Okay. That looks good to me. I don't see any changes, except for we have Micah Griffin.
Yep. What are we going to do with him? 5'10".
He's an 80 quarterback.
Ooh. Micah.
Oh, boy. 80 running back.
Oh, my gosh. This guy's a playmaker.
No, not a good fullback.
Is he like a Denard Robinson?
It looks like it. Let's see. 75 at wideout. So, obviously, he's not going to play interior anywhere. I was hoping he'd be better in linebacker than that.
Don't want to waste him, though.
Right. He's a 70 at corner. Let's see. So he can play defensive back. So what do you think?
Well, what's your quarterback rating? I know Evan Wallace is an 83.
Yeah, and he's going to get better. I
think, what year is Evan Wallace?
Senior. So I'm thinking...
Who's behind him?
I think defensive back is okay.
Yeah, you don't want to waste him there.
Now you got Jalen Crenshaw, who's a big guy, sophomore, looks the part. Courtney Gray, I think they're gonna get a little more creative with Courtney Gray this year, because we saw him in that bowl game catch a touchdown pass. I think. Let's see how he fills out here. He's 74 at running back and a 70 wide receiver.
So he can play. He can play there.
I could see him getting spread out around the field a little bit.
Yeah.
Now, running back, if they want to shore that up right away, I think they could put Griffin there.
That might be a knee-jerk reaction, though. Because you've got a 79 overall freshman, and you got these 3 freshman running backs that are up and coming.
And wide receiver, a little mixed bag there. Well, what do you think? 75 at wideout. I don't think that... I think quarterback is the answer. You get 80 at quarterback. I think they're going to be set for a while. But that's the question. You can't really use him this year if he does that. So.
Right, and then you just basically pushed out.
And you got Crenshaw. I mean, in the wings. Hard decision. This is killing me.
I say, what's his catch rating? He's a 75, right? But what's his catch rating?
92 acceleration. Catching's a 7.
That's pretty good.
You know what? I think he needs to play running back. He is.
You went from quarterback to look at that wide receiver to go to running back.
I think it's the right move.
Okay, it's your team, but hey, I think personally, you should have put him at wide receiver. And then you would have Courtney Gray.
He's a 75 at wideout. Yeah, you could be right here, actually. Let me take a look. Can Childress play wide receiver? That's what we're doing. Childress will move to wideout. 5'11".
Freshman, 93 speed.
Yep.
He's the fastest guy at wideout, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
And then, yeah, okay. Then Griffin will take over the change of pace running back duties for year 1, and he'll probably take over the job in the next season.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Yay for Clarksville.
They made a decision.
See, this is what I like, guys. I like this episode already because you can kind of understand the thought process behind why we're thinking the way that we're thinking.
Oh, yeah. All right, so I'm going to just roll through my teams, and then we'll just switch it over. I think that's probably the best way to do it. All right, quarterback. Just to give you an idea of what we're looking at.
The crazy thing about Gallatin is they don't wow you.
Right.
But you were so successful with them.
It's called execution.
Who is this guy? This guy down here, this running back or wide receiver?
Solomon Adams?
No, go all the way down. Some guy had a gem rating. Like you found like a gem. This guy.
Deion
Fowler.
Yeah.
You gotta change the name.
Yep.
You have to.
Okay, so you know, I think he'll be a good one. Team's in good hands. Okay, 3 tight ends.
It's just amazing. I don't get it. I don't understand how you do this. You have all these.
They're a little light on the offensive line, I would say.
Hoffmeister.
All right. You're moving to left. Like I said, I got to keep it balanced. Dykert is back. Okay. Light on linebacker too. You got some areas to address. A little too heavy at corner and wide receiver. 3 safeties. 2 freshmen. Rittenhouse redshirted. I think you're you might be out of a job.
Oh man,
Dude,
he
sorry.
redshirted.
All right, so we got 79 at quarterback, 80 running back. So again, he looks like an athlete type. Got no size. So he's called an athlete, but he can only play offense.
I mean, he's the man though. He's an 80 overall freshman.
Well, I think quarterback is fine. I think he's going to have to play running back as well. And he'll probably...
He's going to push Monahan.
I don't know. That's a hard call.
Well, because the training results don't take effect for freshmen, but...
Anderson will move up.
Yeah.
Harrell he could be looking at a red shirt. Would he get annoyed with that, though? I hope the coach didn't promise him any... I hope Beam didn't promise him any playing time.
I think you got to plug him in. If you're gonna mess around with quarterback situations and put McKinney in, Summers in, like the Beam promotes the theory about team. So it's like no one is above a certain job.
Right.
It's do your job.
Exactly.
It's like a Belichick type. Like so, redshirting him might make sense. I could see Beam doing that. You are basically Kevin.
I love redshirting. Yeah, that's true.
But
he can play. He can fit in wide out though.
there's nothing wrong with trying to get him involved. But
He's 71.
I think he's the halfback of the future.
Yeah, we're gonna stick with that. I think Summers and McKinney are only just gonna get better. I don't think we want to throw in a third player in the mix.
Exactly.
So, you know, obviously Gallatin, when they're running the option and they got top line running back, I think that is where you want to go.
Well, it shores up your running back because Monahan's a senior, Preston Anderson is a 79 junior, so it just shores up running back.
Yep. All right, so here you go, Benny Barajas. We'll see how he looks after the training. Quantavius Benedict, Daniel Evans, and Tristan Blackistone. So, not the best group there. Running back. So the guy we're thinking about here is Cedric Clark. Call him. We'll give him some nickname, like Speedy Clark or something. I don't know. Anyway,
Speedy Clark.
I don't know. All right.
We're keeping that in there.
I'm fine with that.
You know what? I'm leaving this whole conversation in.
Yeah, I want to.
You guys are already hearing me talk this through because I love raw cuts. I love not making removals of certain parts of videos.
He's going to be Speedy. He's
Speedy?
Speedy Clark.
Speedy Clark. Come on. You know they're going to put comments down there and say, hey.
I don't care.
I don't care what the subscribers say.
Well, no, actually, that's a. Yeah, you want to talk about callback? We're going way back, deep cut, right?
Yeah.
That's old like 1920s movie, The Freshman, nicknamed Speedy.
Oh my gosh.
I like it.
Speedy Clark.
I love it. 1920s, man.
Why don't you just call him Superman? Like Clark Kent.
You could call him Zippy.
Zippy?
No, that's even worse.
Zippy?
We're not doing that.
No, you can't do Zippy.
It's Speedy. Speedy Clark. That's his name. Okay. So we got to find out where to put him. Look at this. Quentin Morris is a gem, according to this.
Holy cow.
He's starting.
+7 from when he was recruited.
Yep.
Holy crap, man.
So let's look here.
So, Kayleigh Pryor fans, they won't be missing him.
No, I was disappointed. I thought I made Pryor a bit younger, but unfortunately, he was one of the few seniors on the team. I was looking forward to, because you guys got a taste of him.
Yeah.
And I was looking forward for him to keep it going. And then I was reminded that he was a senior. It's kind of a letdown. All right. Linebacker. Okay.
I still can't get over Speedy Clark.
I like it.
Who's that corner? That corner, I think, came from...
Yeah, he's a transfer.
Yeah, he came from Maryland.
Okay. Well, he'll get to play.
Yeah, he will.
when he's available.
So Cape Coral guys making some moves. Definitely getting better.
All right, where do they like this guy? Can't play quarterback. He can run.
Speedy.
Huh, okay, so we're looking at halfback. And he can't play defense. Oh, that's devastating. I wanted to use him everywhere.
Dude, Barajas needs weapons.
Yeah. I think we're looking at running back. Now here's the question. Would you rather just have it be Houston Ramirez for the future? Or do you want Clark there?
Are they ever going to reach... They're never going to reach above what Clark is.
Well, I mean, when the training starts, they're probably going to start the year at like a 70 or 71 tops. So by the end of their career, they'll probably be about an 80.
Well,
81.
How did Ramirez perform on a 1-11 team? On a 1-11 team,
3.2 yards per carry.
only 1 touchdown.
Yeah, and D'Angelo Houston 3.2 yards per carry.
So what did the receivers do?
I think McDougal would have been the leader, 491. 11. Oh. Huh.
So what's the problem? What would be the diagnosis here? Like, why can Barajas not get anybody the football?
That. So he can't complete a pass. So maybe do they just abandon the run and force the pass? I guess that's the question.
Because now you just spread it. Now you just, instead of teams double teaming Perry McDougal and Porter Savage or taking them out of the game, now you just offered Barajas an out. Cedric Clark.
Yeah, and now he's got Morris. So.
Exactly. So he's got weapons now. And Sergio Ramirez, we saw in some simulations that he can run if he gets free. It's like it's fine. He can pick up yards.
Yeah, and CPU can't run the ball in this game anyway. I say give Barajas the weapon.
Exactly.
And Clark can play both, so it's not that big of a deal at the end of the day. But I think receiver's the best spot. All right, let's check out Greenville. Oh. All right, so Tebow from New Hope, North Carolina. He's a New Hope. Now, okay, he's not redshirted here. I thought he would have been redshirted, but I guess he was technically the backup. He was 8 for 29. That's kind of weird. So they'll redshirt him here, and then he will take over after Brothers and Ramirez graduate. So running back. Do we have any athletes? Jeremy Neal.
72.
Yep. So let's find out where he can play. Let's just do that first. Can't play quarterback. 80 at running back. Again, not really capable defender. Maybe we can stick him in the backfield. Alright, so what do we got? We don't need any corners. Tavell McQueen.
Tavell McQueen, he's awesome.
Yeah, you got Hodges and McKenzie. So they're good at safety. Could use somebody at strong safety, but probably not. Running back looks okay. And wide receiver, they reloaded big time.
There's really not a spot for him.
Yeah, that's a tough call there.
I mean, the only thing you can really do right here for Neal is just to get better at a certain position. That's pretty much it. Just increase the talent level of that position.
Yeah, looking at corner maybe. Running back, an 80 running back is pretty good for a guy that was recruited as a 3-star player. So obviously he'll fall behind on the depth chart, but you know, if he can get a red shirt for him,
yep,
I think we're looking at a really good running back.
Yep.
So again, I guess I'm a sucker for moving these guys if I run him back.
He's 6 feet tall, 220, and can run 90.
He's my running back. I like it. So yeah, Tebow he's sitting pretty up there.
He's in a good situation.
All right, here's Georgia A&M.
The rivals of Greenville.
Absolutely. Let's see what we got for athletes. No athletes. So we'll just make sure that... Oh my. Okay. Before we get started. So we'll make sure that these teams, like if you're short at a spot, they will throw a walk-on there and force you to cut a good player, a player that you recruited. So I just got to make sure that nobody is missing at guard or tackle or whatever. So we'll see how it looks. Okay, so wide receiver looks okay. Got some tight ends. Oh man. So yeah, they are restructuring in some big spots. I take, you know what I said in the last video? I said they were just gonna reload. I'm taking that back. But offensive line is not good. And that's what I remember about this team, actually. In the dynasty that we have where Tebow takes over, he didn't have a good offensive line protecting him. So that's going to be an issue for Georgia A&M. So really no position changes needed there. Let's look at the Piranhas. They got an athlete, didn't they? No, they didn't. I think they're okay. So make sure they get everybody.
Very, very solid team. Man, yeah, that's a good team.
Good to me.
Between them and Greenville for the South.
Yeah. And now we're on to your teams. We're all good.
All right. I'll leave Daytona State for last.
Okay, that's fair.
Because I'm actually excited to see what they look like. But let us check out probably the most surprising team recruiting-wise.
They might get my vote for the most interesting team in the coming into the year.
I think so.
I think they could they can definitely turn around faster than the Bullfrogs.
Yeah, let's check them out here. Let's see. Did they got an athlete? No, they did not. We always want to check the athletes first because it matters. Noah Abbott, 80 overall. Roderick, 77. Got a +5 as a gem. So This guy came from Mississippi to go play football in Pennsylvania for a 2-10 football team.
I honestly think he should take over, but we'll see how training camp goes.
Yeah, I mean, guys, 79 speed, he adds a dimension that Noah Abbott does not have. 65 break tackle. offensive awareness only a 59. That's not very good. But elusiveness, ball carrying is a lot better. Stiff arm. So he's a lot better. He's a lot better. He's a guy that's basically going to be able to do some read options, add an extra dimension to the offense. 89 throw power, a lot better, but the accuracy is an issue. But that's only going to get better with time. So honestly, I think he should be the guy. I don't care what Noah Abbott has done in the past, but
nothing.
1,300 yards passing, 4 touchdowns and 12 picks. That's not good. Okay, that's not good. And Darnell Dillard was the man last season.
We got another gem.
Yeah.
Wow.
Rodney Cox, JUCO.
No,
Jr.
Cape Coral was trying to get him. How much better would Cape Coral be if they had Cox?
They'd be pretty good.
Starting running back.
He's a +8.
Yeah.
Gotta love that. So that's definitely going to help out the offense with Dillard and a Rodney Cox duo. So Calvin Quinn, best receiver on the team. Josh Haynes, definitely going to contribute there. Probably not going to redshirt him though. Probably just going to let him play because they need to make a bowl game. They can't just keep doing this, not make a bowl game situation. So let's see, left tackle. Ooh.
Yeah, they need some linemen. Good.
Right tackle. Might be able to switch this guy over to left. Okay, left tackle just got better.
Yeah, I think so.
Left tackle just got better. So let's see. Ends. Nothing going on there. Defensive tackle seems like it's okay. Outside linebacker, middle linebacker. They need help everywhere, guys, but they're not looking too bad. Look at the freshmen. Yeah,
taking over.
They are on defense. It's good though. They're going to be in the 80s. They're going to have 80 overalls
by the time they're done, for sure.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, so it seems like everything's okay with Scranton, but they're looking to improve. All right, now let's check out probably the most disappointing team of the recruiting class.
Yeah, the season and the recruiting class, I would say.
Yeah. Antonio Steele still leading the charge there. Quarterback seems good. No competition at quarterback. No competition there at receiver. So, I mean, there's not much to change here, guys. Because there's not much going on for Charleston. We might need to move one of these centers to guard, possibly. That's fine. Just need some more depth there. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing going on, guys. I don't know what else to say for Charleston. They look pretty good depth-wise everywhere that we look here, so should be okay.
All right, so Ohio Western. This will be interesting.
LeVar.
Well, we'll see what happens with the quarterback side by side. He's a little far behind.
He was at -4 from when they signed him.
Might need a red shirt.
Yeah, get some time. 83 speed though. He's definitely a runner. So that's pretty good. But look, ooh, yeah, that's why. The accuracy.
Should he switch positions? What do you get? Hey, he can play running back. You don't need a running
64
back,
overall though.
Yeah.
I mean, at 66 overall, he might be better off there.
This is disappointing.
Yeah, just a little bit. Ouch.
Do you want to put him at like?
He would be, he'd be the worst running back on the board.
Yeah. If you move him to like defense, I think with the training, I think his tackle would go way up. I think that's how it works. You want to try that?
Because he'd be a 40 overall though. Like that's.
I mean, you can always move him back.
Oh God. He's got to play quarterback. He's got to get better at.
You can't with an accuracy that terrible. That's really bad.
But here's the thing: when he starts, they're going to be running the football anyway with Savage. I mean, this is terrible for Ohio Western.
I'm thinking move him to safety and then see if they up the tackle. Probably he's 40 because he can't tackle. You know, real life college football, they do this all the time. People come in as a quarterback and they move him to tight end, or they move him to
6'4", 204.
He can play safety. That's what I think you should do. Let's see what happens.
You're saying put him at safety, and then whatever his rating is, we'll see what happens in the training. But, well, no, because the training won't take effect until next season.
No, I think they change. Well, I know even with position players or even position changes with true freshmen, they don't take effect. But I think if you do a position change with a freshman, it's separate from training. It's something else.
Well, like you're saying, regardless, whatever happens, I can always move him back to quarterback on the depth chart.
Yeah.
And he can play quarterback. He can play backup quarterback.
Because they don't need him this year. I think putting him at safety would be an interesting experiment.
Well, let's try it.
He can't throw.
Let's try it.
He can't throw. He's awful.
66.
That's so bad.
He's got to go to free safety.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Try it.
I hope you guys aren't freaking out about this, but that's what's going to have to happen.
You can't play quarterback with a 66 accuracy. It's terrible.
No.
Even if he redshirts and sits for like 3 years, it's still going to be like mid-70s, which is bad.
Another thing, too, is that when we do put him in the depth chart as the backup quarterback, if we don't redshirt him, he's got that 83 speed, so he could easily contribute it back on offense as well. So,
and, you know, they want to do like a pro-style thing instead of like running the option all day. So,
but I mean, that's the thing. Like, they saw the effectiveness of their other northern opponent, Gallatin, do the same kind of thing. Like, McKinney can throw a little bit too, but he doesn't have a 66 accuracy.
No.
Ugh, goodness gracious. But yeah, Ohio Western's got some work to do. Pretty much everywhere. But the depth looks pretty good. My teams have depth. It seems like.
Did we have Muhammad? We're changing that name. We can't do that here, right?
No.
We'll do that later.
Actually, let's see. Muhammad, yeah, he's behind Casey Blake.
Red shirt.
Pretty much. That's probably what's going to happen. But yeah, guys, like my teams usually have some depth here as far as the recruiting goes. Yours has a problem with that. It seems like you're always switching and moving guys around.
Well, the problem is if you make your team too good on Teambuilder, and I always try to make my teams a little bit younger because I like my guys that I create to stick around. Because, I mean, let's face it, our player names are way more interesting than the auto-generated.
Joe Smith.
Yeah, like, I mean, you know, it's just too generic. So, like, I gotta mix it up. And when I make a great name, or what I think of it as a great name, I want them to stick around. So I gotta make them young. But you want to make your team good. You make them too young, everybody's gonna be a 99 in 3 years. So, yeah. Adam XXXX.
That guy. Quarterback seems pretty solid. Oh, look at that. George Gray, an 81 overall. Freshman.
Yeah. Ooh. So take the college football universe by storm, I think.
My goodness, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Wide receivers fine. Tight ends are pretty young. Tackle's pretty young.
Did you have a fullback?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I always want to check that out just in case.
Blanco.
You don't want to suffer with a walk-on fullback.
We don't need
force you to cut somebody.
3 left guards, though. Yeah, that's fine. So I say put this freshman.
Seymour,
over here.
right guard. We'll just start there. How does he go from an 82 to a 70? Or 70s?
Because he's a left guard. I don't like that.
Well, what's Macaulay do? Yeah, do that.
Yep, there we go. That's better. And then we'll put this dude over here at right guard as well.
Sounds good.
Right tackle seems fine. Left end. Let's see what we're at right end. Fine. Tackle. Middle linebacker.
Yeah, they'll add a middle line walk on if you don't add somebody.
I'll spin him. We'll be alright. He's not much worse. They can split time. Corner seems okay. Maxwell. Yep. So Kentucky Tech seems fine to me. Let's go ahead and go to Carolina Atlantic. Let's see what they got. I'm getting scared. Oh, Sequestral.
You got a message.
Got a message. I'm not going to open it, though. What?
Yeah, another message. Popular.
What the heck do you guys want? What do you want? What are you saying? What are you saying to me right now? I think Stockton's going to bump up.
Yeah.
But quarterback seems fine to me. Halfback good. Fullback good. Receiver good. Look at this guy buried down the depth chart. Mark Jackson.
Red shirt.
But, yeah, I mean, these guys are leaving. The top 4. These guys are awesome.
The last hurrah.
I love these guys. Gossett, Castle, Cotton, Webb.
It's a 4-headed monster.
Yeah. But then these young guys will take over. And it's a pretty good place to be because 79, 78, 76, 70.
I think they could have added another good receiver.
Right. I think these guys will end up being better. Maybe. I should take that back because these guys are definitely improved though.
Right.
These guys are going to be 90 overalls.
Yeah, and Webb is the worst one on there.
I love Carolina Atlantic
Webb is
this
so
year.
good.
I love Carolina Atlantic this year.
They'll be fine.
Look at 9. They're going to be 93, 92, 92.
Something like that. Yeah.
Love it. All right, tight end seems good. Tackle might need to move a tackle. Nope. We're okay there. Left ends. This is kind of an issue though. Is defense.
Yeah, linebacker not that good.
Corner's okay. Secondary's
good.
solid.
So they're all set. No
Yeah.
athletes.
Nope. We're good there. All right, so the moment that I and possibly you have all been waiting for, let's check out Daytona State. See what we're gonna do with this team, this 8-5 team this season. Who we're gonna move and where we're gonna move them to. So quarterbacks on lockdown, no need to worry about that.
Nope.
Roberson and Morton, I like that. I like them there. Wide receiver, can't complain.
It's a young group.
Tight end, ooh, Lindsey took a hit, but he's still gonna start.
Yeah.
He has to start.
Of course.
Like
He's the future.
I'd rather redshirt Rucker.
He's already redshirt.
Oh yeah, I didn't see that. Okay, well he's definitely not.
Lindsey's starting.
Yeah. Regardless, I love redshirting my guys, but oh my goodness, come on! What's up with these guys, man? -2, -5. Daytona State's struggling.
Once you go to Daytona State, something
lose it.
happens to you.
You lose it.
You get space jammed, as I say.
We still got issues, guys. Still got issues, but we're gonna get better. We're gonna get better. I like Potts. Gabe Potts.
Yeah. That's an auto-generated name if I've ever seen one.
Yeah,
I don't know any person on the planet named Gabe Potts.
I don't know either. Ugh. Goodness gracious.
Can Potts play middle?
Yeah, let's do that.
Good.
busting. Oh my goodness. So all these guys I was excited for, they're busts.
Yeah.
This isn't good, guys. This isn't good. No athletes either. So I'm not sure what Daytona State's going to have to do. We're just going to have to play our butts off this season. So.
All right.
Let's see where we're at. We've got training results and cut players next.
All right. So let's see.
Cut these last parts out. Just go to training. Doing the save and
I don't care. Training results. Let's start with Daytona.
Woohoo! Yeah, baby. Okay, look at Ty Morrow, 94 overall. Worthington gets a big bump, so we might be leaning on the run. Just a tad bit more, but yeah, Claiborne 93 now.
This is where people go on the internet and complain about player ratings. You're like, why isn't Claiborne a 99? That's what they should be complaining about.
Right, but I mean, yeah.
He'll be there next year.
My God. He almost had 2,000 yards receiving. Oh, yeah. He's amazing. I love him. Brian Lowry, good job there. Piccoletti, 87. Guys, she got hecka better.
Totally.
Travis Cruz, 82.
Tony Clarkson.
Yeah. Salas, 83, backup. Yeah, guys, you know, Daytona State, gonna have a better season. I can already feel it.
So, yeah, they didn't catch Lindsey at tight end. He's your guy.
Right. Moss, 83. Bostic, 86. This is good stuff. This is good stuff. But defensive end is an issue. Defensive tackle's fine. We can definitely get pressure. RJ Bush, Cruz. Linebacker still needs some work. Corner, Silva got a little bit better, but he should be better than that, I would assume. Chris Hudson,
Green.
84. Yeah, +9. Tyler Green. About time, buddy.
Nicholas.
And Lowry and Nicholas. Nicholas freshman. Also.
Deal.
And Alejandro Garza, 95. So I like where Daytona State's headed.
All right, let us start.
You don't think that this microphone picks that up? All right, so checking out Carolina Atlantic. J.D. Gunderson, 95 overall. Gossett, 95. Actually, 94, +5. D'Angelo Castle. I mean, guys, this is where Greenville was last year. Look at this.
How about the quarterback battle here? Woodbury, 85. And Stockton, 84. Interesting. I guess the experience made the difference.
Acceleration, awareness is higher for Woodbury, so they might be forced to go to Woodbury. But break tackle for Luke Stockton, 85.
Wow.
So he's pretty dang good. Juke move, 82. What's the throw power? 86-91.
I think Stockton's a better fit for the offense.
I do too.
He's got to play.
I do too. I think he's going to get on that depth chart as the #1 guy.
Yeah. And he's the future. You got to make that call.
Willoughby and Thorpe. And plus he's surrounded by all of these weapons.
Yep.
It's stacked. Instead of Stockton, it's stacked a ton. Wide receiver. Holy cow. Siegel, McIntyre. Yeah, guys. Carolina Atlantic might be one of my favorites for the North this season.
Gallatin's got company.
I'm sorry, Gallatin fans, but Carolina Atlantic's coming for you. But after this, I think Carolina Atlantic might be struggle bus.
Oh yeah, this is their last. I mean, that's not their last hurrah, but on defense, pretty much. All right, so Charleston, interesting. Look how good that team is.
I know. It's sick, actually. and they better get it done. That's all I can say.
Yeah, no, and a lot of juniors. I mean, on here, look at this. Juniors across the board. They're going to be even better next year, by the looks of it.
Yeah, but they got to get it done. Like, that's the big thing. Like, look at Rose, 89 overall. Chaz Poole, 91 overall.
Good
Welch. Look at Welch. He's a freshman.
84.
I mean, these guys are stacked. Antonio Steele, 98. And they don't even use him.
I think that's going to change. Austin Koch, or is it Coke?
It's Coke.
Good defense, good offensive line. This is a great team. I'm liking the look of this team right here. Look at the DBs. Defensive backfield's great. That's a dangerous team right there. Let's look at this squad. Oh boy.
Oh. So my South favorites right now.
Briggs, Gillibrand, Casanova, Meshach, Eckwood. And we see Arroyo, Hamby. So this is a little more senior laden than Charleston, perhaps.
Dylan Fernandez decided to stay, and it's probably gonna pay off for his draft stock.
Yeah, one of these guys will be gone, I think.
Oh yeah, Stratford and Knowlton.
Yeah, after Fernandez leaves. So your Akers. Ooh, this is pretty good. No, they had freshman fullback. So let's see here. Yeah, that's a passing attack right there. Oh boy.
My goodness, this just doesn't end.
Gillibrand, Turk, Messerly's taking over at center. Arroyo, Brooks. Hamby is pretty good.
Yeah, he is. He made some plays last year that were pretty big.
Montel Tibbins.
I love that name, Keller Scully.
See what I'm talking about? You can take this, or you can take John Walters. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, there's probably a subscriber out there named John Walters.
No offense, but your name's boring. I'm sorry. This name sucks.
Oh my gosh.
This was a bad name. I could have done much better than that.
Garth Nyland.
There's no flow at all.
Who was the other guy that we were cracking up about?
Naylor Buckhole.
Naylor. Naylor Buckhole.
The two worst names I've ever made are in this dynasty. I'm sorry.
Garth Nyland.
Garth Nyland and Naylor Buckhole.
You know what we need to do? We need to look these people up on Facebook to see if they're actually
exist. I bet they do. I bet they do. So yeah, they're in a good spot here.
Rittenhouse.
Let's see how many punts he
had. Okay, but Rittenhouse. That's a name that this game would never generate.
Yeah. Oh, well, so he didn't punt. He was a redshirt. He's trying to hold on to his job because Gallatin might be forced to cut one of those punters. They only need 2. All right, so Summers is at 85. McKinney goes up to 86.
What is McKinney's
passing?
Yeah, what's his accuracy right now? I just want to see for reference. 81. So that's 15 points better than
Baker.
Yeah.
We'll get to them in a minute. Monahan, Anderson, Thames, and Mark. So big rushing game. Now obviously they got the freshmen coming in. Wide receivers could use a little bit of work, but you know, they get the job done. Keyshawn Sharp is behind McNamee on the depth chart, so that's interesting. Smalls tight end. Here we go. Kreutzer. So pretty interesting. Across the board, everybody's back pretty much. So I think Gallatin is just going to get better. Yep. Oops. So yeah, they're just going to get better. I'm looking forward to this year. Georgia A&M, they need an improvement. And, I mean, they're obviously great at the top. But underneath all of that, might be some issues, but it looks like they improved enough across the board to where there's not really a big problem. I mean, low scam got way better.
Yeah.
85.
I mean, he's going to step right in and do a good job.
All right, you got Wheeler, Agile Reed, Treshaun Watson, and Kevin Lake. McIntosh at fullback. Everybody, I mean, wide receivers are back in full force. Bozzeron's a 91 now. Let's see how the offensive line looks. Let's see if they're passable. They're okay. They're not great.
Well, it's better than it was.
Yeah. It's a pretty strong team still.
Yeah, yeah. It's not the team that it was, but it's a team that can still do some damage. I don't think that they're going to win the North.
South?
Yes, sorry. I don't think they're going to win the conference, and I don't think they're going to win the South, especially after looking at their big-time rival here.
Yeah. I mean, their calling card's going to be their defense. I mean, you look at McQueen, he can't get better. So, I mean, he's probably going to be a top 10 pick.
Yeah, literally everything that's getting better are all of his measurables.
Right. So you got Tanner Stojkovic, 95. Proby's back. Cannon Key. Then, I mean, offense too. It's still Julio Brown, O'Brien, and Brothers. So they got a big three right there. Looking at defensive tackle, guard looks fine. This is a good team, man. Tebow gets up to a 78, and then he'll get to redshirt, and it'll be even better following year. And yeah.
What stinks is that Tebow, he's got to sit out all these years. He sat out his freshman year at A&M. Now he's got to sit for Greenville.
Oh yeah, but that's the prelude.
Right.
That's what you got to pay up to get to where you need to go. He'll be fine. So pretty good situation here. I like Stojkovic, so Cannon Key, Quadruple X Brandenburg, we gotta get him a name.
There's a few guys that we gotta get named up.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. I always say that, but we haven't done it. Oh, I keep saying that, but we haven't done it yet. We'll do it. Do not worry. Kentucky Tech, you want to take over here?
Yep, sure thing.
And there he is.
Yep, there he is. Jacoby Currington still manning.
He only went up 3.
Yeah.
That's a disappointment.
Well, I mean, when you're doing that.
Yeah, I was hoping he would take the next step, though. At least get to 90.
Yeah, but he's not that type.
Yeah.
He's just not that type. Like I said in a lot of the other videos, is that I wouldn't technically call him a field general. He's not a guy that's just like an Alex Smith type, you know? He's not just going to do his job, right?
Right.
But he's talented enough so that you can lean on him. He's more like a Stafford. I'm serious. He's more like a Stafford. You're not going to lean on him to win you games, but he can do what's asked of him in order to push the offense.
Right. And here's Sneed.
Sneed, 93, helping out the backfield here. Ken Warren, the sophomore. I love me some Ken Warren. 92 speed. He's not going to be Tayshaun Rivers, but he's going to be serviceable for sure. And then they've got,
the freshman
George Gray, freshman. Darius Wolf, 92. So they still got some weapons here. Chris Drake went up 5, so that's a big bonus there. Eric Alvarez, Jerome Lott. Bingham is probably my favorite out of this whole group, though, because look at the agility, acceleration. Acceleration's huge. Wide receiver.
Yeah, every one of these receivers are good. They're going to be handled.
Todd
low to
Pittman, John George, Paul Powell, Ronnie Roberts. So we got some. Offensive line got a lot better than last year. Defensive line is pretty good, especially on defense. They took a big step.
That's good.
Yeah,
they're going to need
needed
it.
That.
They're going to need it.
Niles Murdoch got to a 90. Marcus Cannon, good to have you back.
Ronnie
Bain, Justin Maxwell, 90.
We got a 99.
Safety, and Ryan Christensen. 88.
Got a 99 alert. We needed like a siren. We need a graphic every time we come across a 99.
I keep doing that.
You don't have to leave the screen.
Right.
All right.
Who we got next?
Ohio Western. Let's see.
Let's see what we got. So, like I said, guys, they got better. They got a lot better.
They're going to have to play good defense all year. It's the only way they're going to win.
Well, that's LeVar Brown's calling card is his defense. So, Kirkpatrick, Billups, Grimes, Seymour, Augustine, Tyrone Blue. That's definitely where they want to be at. It's a good situation to be. Is ball control and play good defense. So
Titus Floyd. He's an interesting quarterback.
He's a field general. He's a guy that's not going to lead you down the field.
But I mean, he can use his legs, so he's got that over Russell, and he doesn't really force it too much.
Right. He does what is asked of him.
Yes.
That's really mainly his thing.
Okay, so here we see the Ohio Western running back.
Jarrett Pittman, 81. Louis Savage, our boy, 5'7".
From Hobart, Oklahoma.
Yep.
I say play Sam.
Right. Well,
let's see what kind of weapons Floyd has.
Jaron Joseph, Aaron Young, Michael Cooper. I talked about Michael Cooper a lot, but he's a very good player, very solid player. He's not the most elite guy, but he's pretty good. I like Barry. Barry gets better. DeJuan Canty is a nice slot guy who definitely gets open a lot. Herbert Hodge, you saw what he can do, so he's getting better. 80 overall, 81, 87 with the line. So the line got a lot better too. Shane Prince as well is now up into in the 90s. Dante Brown, 81. So the defense, though, is going to be huge. The defensive line. Billups and Grimes. And then the linebackers, 80, 77, 86. Tyrone Blue, very good player. Definitely contributes.
Pretty good defensive backfield.
Yep, that's pretty solid. If your fourth guy is like a 75 plus, that's gonna be good.
That's good though.
Thompson Seymour, 88 overall, and then Kirkpatrick, 96, and then Nunez. So I like Ohio Western to improve. I think they're gonna win a lot more games. Dang it. Dang it, guys.
No,
Dang it.
Okay, Scranton.
Yes, Scranton State. Team we all been waiting for. So
Abbott
up to a 90.
He's trying to hold them off.
84. He's trying his hardest. I don't know if it's going to happen or not, though. Darnell Diller gets a bump, 85 overall. No fullback. Our fullback number 40 is gone.
Okay. Well, he's freshman. I think they have a freshman fullback.
Calvin Quinn gets a boost, 76 from Marquette, Michigan. Avery Stiletto gets a little bump, so not the best.
Yeah, they still don't have any.
Tony Daigle, 72.
They still don't have anybody to throw to, though.
No.
So they got to run the ball.
Oh god.
They got a freshman starting.
That's true, but still, guys, it's just not there. It's just not there yet. Still, Scranton State struggling a little bit. Defense is more talented than offense.
Yeah.
Big time.
I'd say that again.
And if they can actually get the ball down the field and score.
Everybody in this conference is a good kicker.
That's true. Yeah.
Everybody.
Because nobody can kick it. Dang it! Dang it!
Okay,
don't be pissed off at us, guys. Or me. I'm the one with the controller.
Cape Coral.
Right, Cape Coral. Here you go. Here you go. Do it.
Here we go. Okay. What do you think?
A lot better. A lot better.
Let's do a side-by-side with the top tier for Cape Coral and Scranton. Let's do a side-by-side. Scranton's better. Okay. That settles that. So let's go position by position. Let's see what we got here. Benny Barajas, true sophomore, listed as a 74. So still not quite there. But, you know.
You're getting
69,
better.
They're making progress. And, like, you know, these guys are all sophomores now, so they're still going to have, after this year, they'll have 2 years left. So You got 3 fullbacks on this team. And wide receiver still pretty weak, but still very young. Walter's at tight end. Look at the +3. Let's look at the offensive line. Offensive line's making some moves here. They actually have that's a decent offensive line from where they were last year. They're much better.
Yeah, you want to see like bad teams or rebuilding type of teams. Not even rebuilding, but building teams in the 70s. In the 70s at least.
They're getting into the 70s.
That's where you want to be.
All right.
So, what do you think? 3 games? Think they'll win 3 games this year?
We'll have to see the schedule, won't we? Not there yet. Clarksville. This is looking like a pretty deep team. I think that's probably surprises some people.
They're probably on the level with Daytona State. So if we can kind of remember that 87 is the last one shown.
Yep. All right, so here is the quarterback battle. Gray, Crenshaw, and Wallace. And, you know, Wallace didn't do anything to really secure that job. He played pretty pedestrian. And I think you're looking at... I mean, he might get the nod with the experience, but that's kind of an artificial leg up, you know? Because if Fulmer just went with Crenshaw or Gray, then they would have the leg up, just because they played. So,
right.
That'd be interesting to see how that shakes out.
But
really.
that triple-headed monster.
Yeah. I mean, it's better than having no quarterbacks.
Yeah, just ask Scranton State.
Alright, so Gregory Clemens up to 86. That's up the offensive line, looking okay. Definitely pretty good across the board, I'd say. That's a good offensive line right there. Defense, not looking bad at all. You got another
sneaky. They're probably a sneaky team.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you can fly under the radar in the North. Like, the North is really balanced outside of Scranton. So, could this be this year's Gallatin Greyhounds, perhaps? Not bad. And that will do it for the training results.
Next video, you guys will be excited for this one because we're going to show off all of the recruits. Everybody that you requested to get into the American Conference as a recruit will be in this Dynasty. So, guys, looking forward to next Saturday. Hope you are too. Leave a like for this episode if you enjoyed it. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that little red subscribe button if you love it. Ooh. If you like it, love it, and want more of it, you know what to do. Not screw up that slogan. That's what you got to do. So, I'll see you guys next Saturday. You will see them next Saturday as well.
Yep.
And we'll go from there. So, as always, peace.